Howdy, howdy. Frosty. Yeah. Frosty. Shush! I'm trying to talk here. Alright. Back to the silent protagonist. Alright, Frosty510 here. Welcome to a Genshin Impact review. Now, you can take it with a grain of salt. I have played Genshin shortly after its release on console. I played it for, I think, about 50 hours. And it's had updates since then. I stepped away from the game. And frankly, I have an opinion about the game. Oh my gosh. So this isn't with all the new content in mind. This is more of a, from the beginning to, passing the first boss, the major boss, and then my feelings about the whole game and why I stopped playing, basically. So this is, 50 hours in, stop playing. So this isn't like, oh, I played for 5 minutes. So I do want to, have that, bear that in mind. This is my favourite area, I'd say. Of any of the areas that are even worth being called favourite, I think this would be the best one, but just because it looks nice, not because it actually plays nice. Let's just... Yeah, see? I'm being picturesque. So what is Genshin Impact? If you don't already know, it's a ginormous financial success, open world, kind of low stress unless you're in the high dungeons and all that sort of stuff, unless you're pushing that sort of content. But for the most part, it's pretty low stress until you get into the story and you follow the story and the characters and the developed and all that sort of stuff, and you get the backstories and you delve deep into the world and what's going on and why everything's going to shit. But for a new player coming in, you're going to be doing your basic missions. You're going to be running around, collecting stuff, battling monsters. Let's see if I can get some battles going. And running through the... Oh. See, look! Could you just get a bit higher up there? And they all die. It's as magical as that. Most of the game is collecting copious amounts of resources to party setup. Upgrade your characters to get them all nice and cool. I want resonance. Yeah, we do that. And gathering is obviously the other part of the game. So it's the massive money-making part, is wanting to have all the characters, because you go through switching, you use the different abilities, different elements combine, however you do combos, do more damage, win your combat, etc, etc, etc. And so it's, minimum stress. Alright. What's the problem with the game? Let's put it simply. It is definitely a game that relies on you investing financially, or at least emotionally. And I'll be honest, 50 hours and I was not invested emotionally, and I was not invested financially. Just time. Simple time. I'm a simple gamer, and the idea of buying, doing wishes with the wish system, or getting this shitty battle pass. Battle pass is trash, let's be frank. Genshin Impact battle pass is awful. The gambling. See, look, I've got the new thing there. Why is that when I'm bloody level 40 characters or whatever? They want you to buy into the trailers, which they do a really good job on the trailers. So music and trailers, they spend a lot of money on. So music is high quality, but having said that, I'm on the music because I'm not in. I'm not into the story or into the world. I don't find the world immersive, and the story. I just couldn't. I just felt no reason to keep going. So again, failed to capture me. I'm obviously in the minority, but then again, lots of people are very invested. Good for them. I'm jealous. Whatever. But then am I jealous? Because having to spend money at a chance of getting characters and getting them to 5-star and doing all that trash, it is absolute. It's trash. I only have, I'm free to play, so I've only got 8 characters, and that was in 50 hours of free to play. Back in the day, I know there's been a lot of updates since, I'm sure they give more generous here and there, but I didn't see the need. I didn't want the other characters. I really just don't care. And they couldn't get me to care, I suppose is the point. Oh, where's my map? Where's my map? Where's my map? So the map is huge, but for the most part you run into standard mobs, different elemental ones, variations of each mob. Like the slimes. You beat them up, you get a chest. You get your waypoints. Look how much bigger the world is now. It's very much... I can go back to the main city. I can't be bothered though. It's a very calming with the music again. You and the calmness. You can do co-op. You can play with another person. You can run around. You can do dungeons together, that's okay. The timed ones. There's a lot of timed content to make sure that you can't fast track your way through. Actually, we can teleport over here, can't we? Zoom in, damn it. Yeah, let's teleport. Teleport. Boom. There is climbing. You can climb buildings. Yep, you can climb buildings. Very important. Yep, you can climb buildings. God damn it. So there's a lot of aspects of the game that is designed in a way that's predatory, and I suppose the most damaging of all is that people can get so invested in the characters that they idolize the characters, that they want to get them 6-star, they want to get them maxed out, they want to get their weapon stuff, fill out all their star sheet thingy and all that crap. And I don't know, it didn't work. It didn't work for me. I mean, I've played 50 hours. Jesus, I've put in the work. But I don't see it. I don't see it as a game that's... I don't see the world as alive, I think. That's the thing. It's kind of a suspension of disbelief. In games as well as movies. And in this case, I just don't believe that it's a world. I don't believe it's a world, really. I don't buy in. I'm not in there. I'm not invested. I'm not in it. I don't see the NPCs as anything other than NPCs. I don't see the characters as anything else, just game characters. I don't feel anything. Am I a total iceberg with nothing below the surface? No. I don't think so. But I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's it. I don't get it. I run around, kill monsters and all that sort of stuff, collect items and upgrade characters a bit. And, you get some that are disproportionately upgraded, and you can get more powerful. You focus on one character as opposed to all of them evenly, and then that one character is strong enough that you can do the things you need to do. You can beat the enemies, and then you sort of add a couple of different elements, and then you get them up a little bit more powerful, and then to the point that they're manageable. But you just switch through them so fast that they don't get exposed. And then it's really just about balancing those different elements. the different character health levels. And so you get the healing, and then you can switch, and then see I'm healing now. Heal, damn it. There we go. Very slow, Jesus. And just matching with your healing character, and the party balance sort of side of stuff is pretty basic. Of course, there's a higher level, and then you've got to upgrade your things, and you're like, oh, there's some characters are meta, and some aren't meta, and all that sort of stuff, and I just don't give a shit. So yeah, what is this video about? 50 hours in, and I don't get it. I don't see the game as a amazing billion-dollar, unbelievably immersive, enthralling adventure with amazing characters and irresistible gacha. I don't see it that way in the slightest. Free to play, 50 hours, not immersed at all. And yeah, it's incredulous is how I am towards the success of the game. And whenever I think of people collecting these characters, and even if it is for, you know, they think they're attractive or whatever, like say Lisa here, it's kind of like I don't get it, because I feel like you're not getting what you could get from other aspects of other avenues. So I don't get it. I don't get it. So I don't subscribe to the idea that it's a bit of a mainstream idea that the people who enjoy the game are a certain way. I don't think that's the case. I just don't see how that makes any sense logically. Having said that, I'm sure there's a tiny aspect of that existing, if you know what I'm trying to say. But for the most part, I don't think that's the case, because I just don't see how this would be the way to get to that outcome, or to that sort of satisfaction. I just don't see the game delivering that. I don't feel like the game delivers much satisfaction, really. And it's more about the teasing of, you know, forcing you to spend real money on animated characters. And yes, I've got it on Japanese, not in Chinese, and no, not in English. I think the Paimon in English is even more insufferable. And yes, your little assistant Paimon, she's a pain in the ass, because your character can't talk. Why can't your character talk? Because your character can't have a personality. Simple. Because you're the character, so, you know. No, you get some choices. But no, it is... movement, and this is, I suppose, what compared the competition and how they are soulless as well. Soulless is a bit harsh, but it's just how I feel about it. The movement and traversal is just pathetic. The glider is just whatever, and they say they took the glider straight from Zelda, but then it's like Zelda took that from other games. I mean, bloody Just Cause 2 has better traversal than any of these shitty open world games. Better than Spider-Man 2. God damn, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous! So ridiculous. So, yeah. At this point, you're like, if you're a Genshin Impact fan, you see this video and you click on it and you're watching and you're listening and you're like, oh, this guy's full of shit. He's played for 50 hours. I've played for 600 hours. I get it. And I'd be like, congrats. That's all I can say. Congratulations. You've played yourself. No, you've done what you wanted to do. You got the joy out of it. The most important thing, again, is you get what you want. If you got the fun and happy times for playing 1,000 hours of Genshin Impact, salutations. You've done well. I'm proud of you. And it does mean something. All those people who say it doesn't mean anything, it's a game, fuck them. Fuck them. Simple. It means as much as you want it to. And I think that is important to point out. As much as I'm being a bit of a doom sayer here. It's really because my own experience is Doom in this game. And that's just it. Your experience is your experience. Tell me in the comments, how much you enjoy the game, or if you didn't get into it. Maybe you only played an hour. Maybe you only played half an hour or 2 hours or whatever. Tell me, what were the roadblocks for you? Was it just that obvious that you could pay to win? Or is it... and even though it doesn't matter. Or does it matter? It does matter. It does freaking matter, doesn't it? Because it's talking about time. You're paying to save time in the end. Making the content easier. So you're saving yourself time. But at the same time, is it worth the money? Again, that's up to you. Personal decisions. Always the same way. I'm not a financial advisor. So you can spend $100,000 on gacha. Please don't spend $100,000 on gacha. It's up to you. On a Honkai or this. And I did a thing of Honkai as well. You have a look at played the Honkai, started the Honkai. I just don't understand the gacha. That's the core of it. I don't see the value in the waifus and husbandos. I do not see it. Can you tell me, explain to me the dividends, the return on investment for gacha? Because if it's just the thrill of gambling, just be honest and say it's just the thrill of gambling. But if it's about, the treasured possession of the character in their full final form of power, when you don't even get different outfits for getting multiple versions. You get a different outfit for every character as soon as you get multiple versions. There should be different outfits for the main character. For everyone to use. I feel like, again, customization of the main character is a good thing. And that said, you go Terra Fantasy, and then you customize your main character and you make them the waifu that you want. You never need to roll for any of them. Why would you want any other character when you make your hottest character as your playable one? It's like, it just stuffs itself up. So, I don't know, Terra Fantasy's trash too. So, I mean, is it trash? No, of course not. But I don't think it's immersive. I don't think it's compelling. I don't think it's good. Bring on we can argue, and that's fine, but there's no point. Again, it's my opinion, my feelings. And they ain't going to change. I'm not going to become like a Genshin Impact streamer. So, it's quite... Yeah, that's just it. But what do you think? Again. Oh, can I pet the dog? Kill the dog. Kill it. It's a good thing you can swim in this game. Look at that. So yeah, Genshin Impact. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't see the highs. All I see is the middle, the nothing. Yep. Am I bemoaning my lack of enjoyment? Yes and no. I like, want to enjoy every game. Because everyone does. But, it is what it is at the end of the day. And I'm on. I'm over it. This is me saying goodbye. A farewell letter. Yep. Oh, climb up quick, we're gonna die. Look at the rising sun. Oh. Okay, there we go. There. That'll do. So yeah, bombastic side eye. Truly a game of all time. Truly a game. Truly a game. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright then. It's been Frosted Fire 10. Like and subscribe. If you can sympathise with my feelings and thoughts at all, tell me in the comments. You also feel the nothing. Feeling the nothing. Yeah. 50 hours and I still don't get it. So I'm moving on to greener pastures, shitter games, better games, confusing games, the lot. All on this channel, every day, forever and ever. Yeah. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.